This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear. He has been watching someone who keeps looking back at what they once had, but he's concerned they might miss his plan for restoration. This isn't just another motivational video. It contains a revelation about moving beyond painful reflection. Jesus cares deeply about your journey through loss and would be heartbroken if you stayed trapped in memories of better times. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you at this exact moment, when you need hope most. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could transform your reflection into restoration. Jesus wants to give back what you've lost, but you need to see his signs first. This isn't an ordinary encouragement message. It's a divine alert about restoration that's available to someone who's been dwelling on past blessings. Jesus has been watching your journey through loss with loving attention, noticing both your grateful memories and your painful regrets. Missing this particular message could mean staying stuck in reflection forever instead of moving toward renewal. This restoration marks a limited-time spiritual opportunity that's opening right now to reclaim what seemed permanently gone. Jesus cares so deeply about your healing that he would be truly concerned if you failed to recognize this chance for renewal. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't coincidence. It's a divinely planned moment, designed to help you see restoration signs that have been appearing around you. The healing you need is closer than you think. But you must shift from looking backward to looking forward with faith. Every moment you've spent remembering what you once had has been witnessed. Every tear you've shed while comparing your present to your past has been collected. All the times you've wondered why good things were taken away, yet continued to trust God anyway, have been honored. Your feelings about what you've lost haven't gone unnoticed. Those moments when you saw others enjoying what you used to have, Jesus saw your heartache. The times when your faith in restoration felt impossible, yet you kept hoping anyway that persistence was recognized in heaven. The strength it took to keep believing in better days when everything reminded you of loss has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about why things changed, sometimes too painful to share with others, have all been acknowledged. Loss isn't easy to understand, and restoration signs aren't always obvious. Sometimes they require eyes of faith to recognize them through the pain. The restoration sign Jesus wants you to recognize appears in everyday moments, but is often overlooked because it seems too simple to be divine intervention. This sign shows up when old photos bring peace instead of pain, when memories start feeling like blessings instead of burdens. It appears in unexpected opportunities that remind you of what you used to enjoy, in people who mention things connected to your past blessings or in doors opening to similar experiences. This restoration sign is uniquely meaningful to your specific loss, something Jesus has personally designed to catch your attention. It connects directly to the prayers you've prayed asking for healing from loss and the hopes you've carried for better days. Jesus chose this particular sign because it speaks to your heart in a language only someone who's experienced your type of loss would fully understand. The window to recognize restoration won't remain open forever, but when you see it, hope will replace regret completely. When you recognize this restoration sign from Jesus, many confusing aspects of your loss will suddenly make perfect sense. Painful seasons you've walked through, prayers that seemed unanswered about getting things back, and dreams that lingered in your heart will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your spiritual life is shifting beyond reflection into restoration, and important renewals are happening within and around you now. The divine has noticed your faithful remembrance of past blessings, and now you've been chosen to receive new ones. This moment marks something significant in your healing journey. It's a clear indication that your capacity for gratitude is growing stronger despite loss. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your relationship with Jesus, deeper restoration than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this sign begins a spiritual renewal that will touch every area where you've experienced loss. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding your reflective heart right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to restoration, naturally, drawing divine renewal into your daily experience. Recognizing this sign brings a heightened awareness of Jesus' power to restore in even the smallest details of your life. More spiritual insights about overcoming loss will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing, designed specifically for this season of your healing journey. Your prayers during difficult times matter more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity through loss inspires heaven to provide restoration. Your faith, despite disappointment, makes a difference in the spiritual atmosphere around you. This divine recognition shows that Jesus deeply values your journey through reflection toward renewal. Each grateful memory you've held, even when it hurt, has prepared your heart to receive restoration when it comes. The timing of this restoration sign is no coincidence. It appears now because you're spiritually ready to move beyond reflection into renewal. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in faith and acceptance through your loss experience. Your spiritual eyes are now open enough to see restoration that might have been invisible to you before. Your heart has expanded. Through disappointment, your spiritual wisdom has deepened through learning to let go while still appreciating what was. Your soul is now prepared to receive this divine restoration more clearly than ever before. All the losses you've faced and the questions you've wrestled with have been preparation for this renewal. Nothing in your journey through reflection has been wasted. This particular restoration is connected to larger spiritual movements of renewal, happening for many people right now. Jesus is offering similar restoration to those who are spiritually ready to receive it. If you're feeling hopeful about this divine restoration message, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important renewal messages. Your generosity helps these divine insights reach those who desperately need to move beyond painful reflection. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that transforms regret into restoration for those ready to receive healing. As you begin to recognize this restoration sign from Jesus, new spiritual awareness about renewal will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to yourself, but to everyone God places in your path who might be stuck in painful reflection too. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' work of restoration. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity beyond dwelling on loss. Finding balance becomes essential during this renewal time. While celebrating this new divine awareness about restoration, remember to nurture your practical faith through prayer, scripture, and community. These spiritual disciplines have shaped who you are through loss and will continue to support you as you grow into this expanded role as someone who helps others move from reflection to renewal. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just someone who remembers the past. As you become sensitive to this divine restoration sign, think about how you can help others who are still trapped in painful reflection about their losses. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly working renewal, even when we can only see what's missing. Heaven witnesses every moment of spiritual healing, every recognition of restoration patterns, and every choice to hope instead of just remember. Your story of moving beyond reflection brings hope to people feeling stuck in memories of better times or wondering if God still restores what's lost. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see what Jesus is renewing all around them. This restoration isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same spiritual renewal. Jesus often works through those who have recently experienced restoration to help awaken others who are still missing the signs of their own coming renewal. As you navigate this new level of spiritual sight beyond painful reflection, stay consistently balanced between remembrance and hope. Jesus reminds you that while honoring what you've lost is natural, staying stuck in regret prevents restoration from taking root. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to see restoration signs in the first place. Guard against returning to dwelling only on loss that made you miss important renewal opportunities in the past. Let your awareness continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to Jesus' presence. With this new ability to recognize restoration comes ongoing responsibility to remain open to renewal. Use this gift wisely to discern true divine restoration from false hope or wishful thinking. Embrace this journey with both gratitude for the past and confidence in future blessings. Remember that healthy reflection appreciates what was while trusting Jesus for what's coming next in your life. Picture a future where you consistently recognize Jesus' restoration signs all around you. Imagine divine renewal appearing unexpectedly, spiritual appointments arriving precisely when healing is needed, and your understanding of heavenly restoration expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of renewal with complete trust. This is truly your moment to experience deeper divine connection through recognizing His restoration power. This marks the beginning of a time when your spiritual perception will be more aligned with heaven's view of loss and renewal. Accept this blessing with gratitude and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of spiritual restoration. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' renewal through signs that will become increasingly clear to your hopeful eyes. What joy awaits as you learn to read the divine language of restoration all around you. If this restoration message has awakened something hopeful in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine renewal messages with those who need them most. If you're ready to acknowledge that you're seeing restoration signs and commit to moving beyond painful reflection, type 999 in the comments below as your declaration of renewal readiness. The journey of divine restoration continues beyond this revelation about moving past painful reflection. As you step into new spiritual awareness about renewal, stay grounded in Scripture and prayer that keeps your hope sharp and accurate. Every restoration sign you recognize could be the exact confirmation someone else has been waiting to see about their own healing journey. Your growing spiritual sensitivity serves as inspiration for others, wondering if Jesus still restores what seems permanently lost. Move forward with a grateful heart, a hopeful mind, and a responsive spirit. Create opportunities for others to recognize divine restoration as you enjoy the renewal coming your way. The spiritual language of restoration has always been part of how Jesus heals those who love Him. By choosing hope over regret, you join a long tradition of faithful people who have learned to recognize His restoring voice in everything around them.